When it comes to buying gifts for readers, a new book can feel a bit like an obligation, but a blank book is full of possibilities. I use a lot of notebooks. Here are 3 of my favorites organized by size. So for the full-size notebook, the brand will be no surprise to anyone who's spent any time in the notebook aisle of a bookstore, and that is Moleskine. Now, there is no shortage of variety when it comes to Moleskine, and I've used a lot of them over the years, but the one I've found that I like the most is the extra large softcover Cahiers journal. I love how the pages are full size and how you get a full 120 pages per notebook. But they have this soft, durable cover and they're thin, so that gives you a lot of real estate to write on while remaining super portable. The pages themselves are high quality with minimal bleed through, and the last 16 pages are perforated, which I don't really use very often, but for some people who want to take the pages out, that can really come in handy, and it's kind of unique for a notebook. If you've been following my channel for some time, you probably know my 23-part series on Never Let Me Go, and that was all written in one of these journals. A lot of pages filled in these journals. I've also found them incredibly useful for my graduate classes. I love that the front and back covers double as a folder, which is great for handouts. And I've also found them to be some of the most cost-effective Moleskines that you can buy. The Cahiers Journal softcover extra large comes in packs of 3 to 4 and retails for about $20. The mid-size selection is both eco-friendly and economically affordable. The Decomposition Notebook by Michael Roger is a stylish take on the classic composition books that some of you may have used in school. While this notebook is not the highest quality paper, I love that it's hardcover, making it easy to write even when there's no desk or other hard surface to work with. And speaking of covers, that is where this notebook shines. These designs are phenomenal. There's great colors, awesome hand-drawn style, and the inside covers, while not as varied, have a cool design to them as well. In my experience, these are probably the least durable of the notebooks that I'm going to be covering today, but they're made from 100% post-consumer waste, recycled pages, so if some of the binding or glue gives way, so be it. It's a great product. One of my favorite uses for these notebooks is when I'm in the theater. They're easy to write in no matter where I am, and they have enough space to write lists and sketch sets and whatever else I need to put down in paper for the long term. The Decomposition book is 80 sheets, 160 pages of college-ruled paper normally, although there are some sketchbook varieties. And you can find them at most retailers, but if you want to get a variety of covers, going to the website itself is going to be your best bet. There's a lot of them there. The most portable notebook on today's list is also my favorite, and that would be the Field Notes pocket-sized notebook. Inspired by the pocket-sized notebooks farmers used to carry into the fields with them, these notebooks are the perfect blend of portability and artistry. Field Notes produces such a wide variety of designs and styles, and this unique little book often inspires me to go out and jot down thoughts on hikes, when I'm in lectures, or in random pockets of downtime that I have throughout the day. And no matter which field note I go with, and I do have a lot of them, I know that it's going to be made with high quality materials and attention to detail, which is good because field note fans tend to be a little obsessed with collecting these. I am certainly guilty of that myself. But even though I have more notebooks than I can fill, they make great gifts for students or family members, and many of these awesome covers have inspired my own creative work. Over the 5+ years that I've been using Field Notes, I've noticed them become more and more ubiquitous with people who love to learn and be creative. Their slogan promotes this attitude beautifully. I'm not writing it down to remember it later, I'm writing it down to remember it now. The standard field note is 3.5 by 5.5 inches and is printed and manufactured in the United States. Their covers range from more of your standard paper to durable kind of rugged, tear-proof, plasticky stuff, and even some really elegant foil that they've been using more recently. All of these products you can find listed below. Special shout out to Field Notes, who have partnered with the channel to offer the Oxford comma code to get 10% off your order now through the end of 2023. But whatever notebook you decide to use, whether it's one that I use or a random handmade generic brand that I've never heard of, what matters is not who makes the notebook, but who writes notes in it. So take some time, jot down some ideas, write a new poem, come up with a fun list of things to do, write something down, and see where it takes you. Thank you so much for watching, and happy reading.